Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Cece, and today we are doing an update on my 3 Times a Charm project. This is a project 3 uses, and I do it alongside of a couple other YouTubers. So Andy from the channel Andy Does Stuff, and I started this last year, I think 2023, and have just continued to work through the project. Then we had Laura the Bargain Hunter join along with us. Laura is not going to be consistently doing videos right now, so she won't be participating this month, but she may be back in the future. That's up to her. And Ash from the channel Makeup in Chaos also joined us, and I am so happy to be working alongside these other YouTubers to work through our collections and see what we actually like. So the premise is pick out a product that is kind of on the edge for you. You know, maybe you're not sure you like the shade, maybe you don't like the formula, maybe you've never even tried it before. And we're gonna use it 3 times and make the determination, is it staying in my collection or is it out the door? I have been able to not only find some true gems in my collection through this project, but I've also been able to get rid of some products that I just did not enjoy. I am not a hate panner. I do not want to keep things around if they don't work for me or I just don't like them. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and talk about my products from last month and what I'll be bringing in this month. The first item I rolled in last month was this Kaja Beauty Bento. This is the Play Bento in Butter Up. So it's a face palette, I guess. Yeah, it's a palette, even though it's a stack. It's a face stack, let's say that. And there is a blush in here, first off. There is a highlighter. And there's a cream bronzer. So I did use this 3 times, but I still have not touched the cream bronzer. Still perfectly unused, you can see there. What I did use for sure was this blush. I ended up using this 4 times. It is the most beautiful shade. It is perfect for me. And it's a little lighter than what I normally go for. I absolutely love it. It is like this shade was made for me. Like it just, it goes so well with my skin tone. It looks so natural. I am in love with this blush. So I'm so happy that I pulled this into the project. The highlighter, I don't really remember as much. I think I may have only used it once, maybe twice, but doesn't even matter because I'm in love with the blush. I will eventually use the cream bronzer and use the highlighter some more, but I have the feeling this may be pulled into a project so that I can get a little more love out of this blush because it just complements my skin so well. So, okay, now I'm gonna get over myself for a minute and we're gonna move on to another product. Okay, so this was the Kimchi Chic Thaler blush, and I got this in Ipsy a couple of years ago. One of the big Ipsy boxes, whether it was Icon or it wasn't Ultimate, maybe it was Ipsy X. My gosh, this is pigmented. I put on too much the first time I used it, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So the second 2 times I was very careful to not over apply. So I will say I'm a little timid about it now because it was such a strong coloring. I'm gonna keep it around, but yeah, it's gonna be a minute before I pick this back up. The third item I pulled in last month was this Dragon Beauty liquid lipstick in Dragon Glass, Bad Bee. Yeah, I pulled this in and then I remembered I'm using Invisalign, and I know you've heard me say this many times in my videos, but I just don't like wearing lipsticks when I have Invisalign because it gets all over them. It'll stain them. They're hard to clean. So I did not use this at all. And I decided I am just going to roll this out and bring in another product. I am not going to keep this in the project until my Invisalign is out. I am not going to be focusing on lipsticks. Maybe balms, maybe glosses, but not lipsticks. So that one is just going to get set aside. It's just going to be erased. Next up, I did pull in a perfume last month. This is the Yuzu Eau de Parfum from Solanotes. I wanted to see what this was like, and I actually enjoyed it. I'm not good with fragrances, as you all know, but this was a nice summery, almost citrusy scent, and I did enjoy it, and it did not give me any issues. So I was happy with that. It may have a bit of a musk to it, which musk and I don't do well together, but I was able to wear this, and yeah, I will bring it out some more probably in the next couple of months or next summer. But yeah, not bad. I'm amazed. So the last thing I pulled in last month was this Iconic London Duo. So this is a eyeshadow crayon on the top and liquid shadow on the bottom. The shade is Nectar. They are very similar. Did not enjoy the crayon. Really, it wasn't my favorite thing, either side. The crayon did crease, the liquid shimmer did not stay well. But I did manage the 3 uses, and I'm not going to get rid of this. I'm just not. I'm trying harder to actually like embrace my collection and use it up rather than just being like, nope, it's done, it's out. So this is gonna stick around for a while, and I will try to love it again at another time in the future, but not my favorite, just not. So I actually have rollouts for everything from last month, which means I am bringing in 5 new products. So what are we bringing in for this month? First up is this little eyeshadow duo from IBY. The shades in here are Bon Voyage and Auberge, which means eggplant, so I'm guessing that's Auberge. I've had this sitting around for a while. It's not really, the color story doesn't really appeal to me. I'm not sure it's really a color story when it's just 2 shades, but they don't appeal to me. They don't really look like a singular look to me. If I have an eyeshadow duo, I want them to be something that I can put on, and it is a full eyeshadow look, something that I can take on a trip. One of my favorite things to say, even though I'm not traveling as much anymore. Thank you, new job. But yeah, I don't reach for this. Also, the compact is not very appealing. I do not like this shade. I like my things to be cute, okay? And this is not that cute to me. But I want to give it 3 tries and see if this is something I really want to keep in my collection or not, because right now I'm pretty on the edge. Okay, next up is this Rose Inc Cream Blush in the shade Delphine. I'm pretty sure I put this into my one and done last year and I couldn't manage it, but it was at the end of the year, so I didn't like just declutter it. This came in as Sephora favorites, and let's see, yeah, you can see that it definitely has some perspiration. This is how it was when I got it, which was very off-putting. I like my makeup to look nice when I first use it. So yeah, I've been putting it off, but I do want to try this and see if it is actually, if the formula is still good or not. I was not really super into the other Rose Inc cream blush that I have, so I want to know if this is worth the space it's taking up in my drawers or not. So that's number 2 for this month. Number 3 is this Jelly Pong Pong Morning Star Quad. This is a highlighter quad. It's all creams. And this was a gift from my friend Mary Catherine Loves Cats. It's something that she had swatched, and then I said something about it in the video, so she sent it to me because she's sweet like that. So there are 4 different shades. The top one appeals to me the most. This is a pink highlight. We've got purple, blue, and then like a rusty shade here. I feel like this rust shade and the purple might be better on the eyes. I have swatched them and they're a little deep. So I'm going to give this 3 tries, maybe 4. I might want to try all 4 of them. Just depends on, how I end up using them. But I'm going to give this 3 tries for the 3 uses and see how it goes, because I have not actually put these on my face yet. So thank you again, Mary, for sending this my way. Next up, we have a lippy. This is a Tarte Sequence balm gloss or something like that in the shade Nude. This is more of a balm, and I'm okay with a tinted balm. Yes, still sticks to the Invisalign, but I still need to get use out of my collection. So I've only used this once, and I did not actually find it that appealing when I did. So I do want to know if this is a formula I actually like or not. I have so many other Tarte lippies that I love. The Juicy Lips are amazing. So do I need this? I think it's super cute. I love the packaging. So I'd love to keep it just for that, but that's not a good enough reason. I have to actually like the product. So this is going in. And again, we are going to do some more balms. These are from ColourPop. This is the Hello Kitty Glowing Lip Balm Set. There are 3 shades in here, which are Hello Fruity, Tropic Cute. Should have been Tropic Cutie, so it rhymed with Hello Fruity, but whatever. And then the last one is Fun in the Sun. I know one's like a very pink, which I usually avoid. Let's look at them. Why don't we? They're the cutest things, but one, I've avoided it because I feel like they're kind of collectible, and 2, because they're not necessarily shades I enjoy. Oh, yes. Okay. Hot pink. Pink pink. And more of a neutral pink. This is the one I would most likely end up being okay with. The other 2 are really not my shades, but I feel like the pink I could get by with. I'm going to change my mind here. I am going to give the Hello Fruity to one of my nieces because that is hot pink and they would enjoy that shade far more than I will. So gotta get 3 uses between these 2. I can guess which one I will use twice over the other. But that's it. It's been very hard for me to make the decision to use this set and also break it up. But look how cute. It's the cutest packaging. Love my Hello Kitty. But yes, that will better serve my nieces than me. So that's it. That's all my updates for this month. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, which you should have because Andy and Ash got their videos out yesterday, make sure you go over and watch their videos and see what they are working on. And feel free to subscribe to my channel while you're at it. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.